dude's too old for this. You look ridiculous.
Hey, yo, Eeze.
Hey, yo, Charlamagne and Elliott, man. Y'all need to go have a seat, man. Y'all starting to look like buffoons out here. And the question is, over what? A complex list? Over the top media personalities or what have you in hip-hop? First of all, what's the criteria? And it seems as though the individuals who created the list are unnamed. So I'm confused as to why this means so much to you guys. Elliott, for all the great things you've done throughout your entire career, I want to pose this question. What are you chasing? You went from an editor, is that The Source? I know you was at Double XL. I even think you had your hands in Scratch Magazine for a bit. Rap Radar, along with B-Dot. Is that Tidal for a little bit? At this point, if you consider to be a GOAT like you stated, why does a list even bother you? Let the fans or whomever your supporters are fight that battle for you. If you consider yourself to be a journalist is someone with integrity, right? They provide knowledge connected to stories as opposed to creating narratives and gossip out of the clear blue sky. Being on that media list, I'm pretty sure it gets a bunch of clicks. It may get your numbers up, but judging by some of the names on there, why would anyone want to be associated with that list? Think about how some of these people go about getting their views or making their money, the things they speak about, people they're willing to throw under the bus, or even not even being objective. They attach themselves to one specific artist. So media should be everyone, right? Someone who's objective when we're talking about a list, not someone who's bought. But in hindsight, Elliott, you've done that in the past as well with Jay. You've attached yourself to his fame or attempting to get interviews and things of that nature. No different from what Academics is doing presently with Drake. But that's neither here or there. My question I'm going to pose is, why does this mean so much to you guys to the point to where you throwing each other under the bus and you talking crazy? Charlamagne, you've been out here pushing mental health, which is a beautiful thing, right? You want to see everyone be in their right mind and have a sound mind. But the moment you two start going back and forth, you talking about meat riders and all this, like, come on, son. You dudes too old for this. You look ridiculous. Like, you really do. And I can't understand for the life of me, like, why people run after these lists and want to be number one and be associated with this type of nonsense, because I make content, I do. It's not my life, but I enjoy doing it. But at the same time, early on, I realized, especially in this game in particular, all money ain't good money, all views ain't good views. Just certain things you ain't gonna be talking about. Certain things, as a man, as an adult, you should know I should not press record and be talking about this at this particular moment. Pick up the phone. Obviously, you two know each other. You have a relationship. If mental health is something that you hold stock in or is valuable to you, call up your fellow man and speak about it. But to be talking crazy like this, not in private, but on your podcast with Andrew Schultz, look crazy. Over complex. Ever so often, complex comes in with a list and have everybody losing their minds. And I can't understand why that particular publication had so much mind control over people. Why? Now, you're probably wondering, why is this something I'm even speaking about? Well, these individuals are considered hip-hop, right? And they represent the culture, whether we like it or not. And to see them behave in this way is crazy. It's not a battle in the sense of when you writing rhymes and flows over a beat or performing songs. These are two grown men just saying outlandish things towards each other. Elliott is on a press run right now. He's on podcasts and like, fam, I don't understand it. And we've gotten to a point to where media personalities or journalists, whatever we call them today, they want to be famous, and it's evident. Go on Twitter or X, whatever we call it nowadays. and watch how they engagement farm. It's crazy. Like, we got individuals who are solidified, throwing integrity off the roof for some clicks. But you're supposed to be made men. You're supposed to be the ones who set the blueprint, who set the foundation. You goats, right? In any sector, any profession that I'm aware of, the goats don't behave like this. At least not knowingly or to the public. You guys out here acting like caricatures. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And you have some kid nowadays who probably getting a media communications degree, and they feel as though this is what they need to be doing to advance their careers. When in fact, this is not journalism. In fact, this is like yellow journalism, if anything. This is not media with integrity. These are just two grown men having a tantrum who don't know how to communicate. It's sad. It really is, man. I hate to see individuals get older, but continue to lack maturity. You're not going to turn that switch off and on. We're going to talk mental health. You mature in this area, but then when it's time to exhibit those same skills that are necessary to uplift mental health, they aren't present. So both of you, man, I know I'm getting off track a little bit. Elliott and Charlamagne, grow up. Because y'all looking crazy out here. And I'm not even one for the gossip and stuff like that, but you can't even get away from it because you two won't allow it to go away. Timeline full of nonsense over a list from a publication neither one of you own. Sad.
Hey, yo, Eeze.